Civil liberties. Case dismissed after Palestine Action blockade of Instro Precision arms factory. Courts are once again balking at convicting those who act to disrupt the activities of the US, British, Israeli genocidal war machine. The policy of criminalisation of anti-genocide protestors and activists has, so far, been a rank failure. While those who have been imprisoned remain unjustly behind bars, others remain undeterred, and increasingly the targeted firms simply do not want to have to justify their activities in open court. The shameful part of all this is that the activities of brave individuals should have been backed up and amplified by a union-led campaign of mass non-cooperation, which could have stopped the whole bloody genocide campaign in its tracks back in October 2023. Palestine Action, Wednesday, 21st of May, 2025. The following text is a press release from the anti-genocide direct action group Palestine Action. We note that this comes at a time when the USA's attempts to intimidate Iran and crush the Yemenis have totally failed, when the Israeli state is falling into ever deeper social and economic crisis, and when Western media and politicians who have egged on the Gaza genocide for 19 months are all rushing to distance themselves from accusations of complicity and war crimes. On 19th of May, at Margate Magistrates Court, the case was dismissed against 4 Palestine Action activists who had shut down Elbit's Instro Precision weapons factory in Kent last year. In March 2024, the activists secured themselves to lock-on devices to prevent all entry and operations at Instro's Discovery Park sandwich facility, which is owned by Israel's largest weapons firm, Elbit Systems. The case was thrown out on Monday after Instro failed to provide a statement in order to avoid scrutiny in court. Another 4 people who were part of the same action will appear in Margate Crown Court in September. Following their arrest at the site, the activists were charged with, quote, locking on, end quotes, a new offence under the Public Order Act 2023. They had pled not guilty to the charges and entered court to prove that Elbit, the firm arming the genocide in Gaza, is the guilty party. A similar case was thrown out in Sevenoaks Magistrate Court in March, where 5 activists were acquitted on the second day of trial. In 2024, according to recent FOI disclosures, Instro Precision was granted over a dozen weapons export licenses for the permanent shipment of arms to Israel. Most of the goods exported to Israel by Instro fall under the category, quotes, ML5B, end quote, target acquisition and related systems. Instro's products include Spectro XR imaging systems for Israel's Skylark drones, while Elbit has boasted that thousands of the XACT weapons sight systems manufactured by Instro have been delivered to the Israeli military for use by, quote, marksmen of both infantry and special operation forces, end quote. Earlier this month, 10 people were charged with aggravated burglary, criminal damage and violent disorder after 7 people caused over £1 million worth of damage inside the factory in June 2024. The CPS is alleging that there is, quote, a terrorism connection, in this case making it the second Palestine Action case where such accusations have been levelled. Their charges followed the Attorney General's office establishing contact between the Israeli embassy, the CPS, and the counter-terrorism police, suggesting political and foreign interference. Last week, Israel launched a new major offensive with over 300 Palestinians killed between Thursday and Saturday. A United Nations report has now estimated that 1 in 5 Gazans face starvation, with the entire population of Palestine on the brink of famine. A spokesperson for Palestine Action said, quotes, "Many of the weapons that are being used in Palestine are designed and made in the UK, some of these inside this Kent factory. The case today was dismissed because Instro refused to give any evidence because they don't want to be scrutinised in the courts, once again proving that it is Elbit and their subsidiaries who are the guilty party as they continue to armour genocide. This is an encouraging day for everyone working to disrupt the arms supply to Israel." End quote.